You ready to start fighting for real?
Well, a konnichiwa to y'all. Sorry, I pulled my shield out when I was trying to scroll over to my bow animation. You might wonder why we're starting back here in the Soifa River area that I spent way too long in the last episode. And it's mainly because when I was editing, I realized I forgot a golden seed that's right over there. But in coming out here to get a nice intro shot, I realized that I never grabbed this stone sword key, son. I did it. Me and you both, buddy. Me and you both. Alright, well, let's try not to die right at the beginning of the episode. Like this poor individual. He must have got too excited. He had flashbacks of the archers in Anne Orlando, son. His innate muscle memory just made him start bobbing and weaving. I don't know if I'd consider a stone sword key precious, but I like your vaguely Dragoon-esque nature. Son, anyone that has cool wings on their helmet is all right in my book. Oh no, this guy right here. Drag Torrent down into hell with you. Because you got too excited. Look at you having them actions. Tain't no need for it, right, Bush Ghost? I like your katana sword, Bush Ghost, but other than that... Boom goes the golden seed of might. Okay, well now that I've corrected this grave sin, we should probably finish off the Lucaria Lakes. Freya Lucaria. So let's think. We need to go up here to the Frenzied Village and get a sacred tear. And we need to go down here to Crabtown and look for the Albinoric woman. I haven't talked to Gideon once, but I can hear in my brain mind him ordering me to search for the Albinoric woman. What order should we do this in? Let's go to Frenzy Town first. They always have a lot of fun in Frenzy Town, although it could be a bit hectic. Even frenzied, one would say. Bellum Church. I can't play Elden Ring today. I got that big meeting in men's room. Starting the episode off right with some jokes for my friend Chris. I mean, technically that joke works if you're familiar enough with the Leslie Nielsen movie Wrongfully Accused to get the vague reference. But otherwise, it's a joke for my friend Chris. I guess I want this item because all these sheep hang out here. You're like, Uncle Tenfei, looks like you were the biggest sheep of all. I thought a cool samurai would be a lone wolf. Solo Okami. I like that they put one of them restorative beetle bugs out here. So you might notice this crowd's got quite some fortifications here with their Cuckoo Knight. The Lion's Claw. Son, the werewolves. I've already brought up the werewolves. It's his fault for being a Cuckoo Knight. The werewolves won't even get a chance to get a hold of your waifu, son. Once the lion sinks his claws into her. Son. Once Mr. Safety Lion gets done animating. Does he still do animations these days? Mr. Safety Lion, if you're watching, leave a comment. Okay, they're blowing corn through a horn and they all care. They're trying to guard this, the grand lift up to the Atlas Plateau. We talked about, or that old crone up there talked about how I didn't have enough crescents to qualify to go up there. Guess that just means I need to make more references to Professor Crescent. Look at that, we got out of the way to the one and only reference to rat ladies in this episode, and we've already got it out of the way. So because we only have one of those halves of the medallion, the elevator won't work for us. It's like one of those douchebag special elevators that only the executives get to use, that only stop on like the top floor. But I guess we can see what this ghost has to say about it. Oh, they're once again telling me about the Shane Tunnel down here. Boys, I'm so honorable. I'd hate to have to crawl up a Shane Tunnel to get upstairs. Maybe if I was some sort of lovable scamp named after the tail of the rat. My God, the thumbnails. The thumbnails! I would go into cool guy Bushido stance, but I can't do that because I have the lion's claws. The one downside to the lion's claw is I can't stand in the cool guy sheathed katana pose. Do I want the lion's claw for the village of Frenzy? Let's think. Let's actually think ahead. It's so rare on the 10F channel. Oh, so what time of day is it? Oh, it was morning, but now it's going to be a different morning. A more different morning. Melina, I guess, could tell us about this place?
Spoken echoes of... Shall I share them with you?
Of course.
In Marika's own words, the Erd Tree governs all. Become one with the order to wallow at the fringes.
Well, that's not very motivating. Just saying. Here, you can help me pick out a good Ashes of War. What would be good up there? What would be good up there? The sword dance would probably work real good if I had some sort of flaming katana. We could try out our frosty more. We could use magic. We've never done that before. Which one do we want to try? Let's see. Transfer blade to a magical greatsword and swing it down. Transfer blade to a magical greatsword and swing it down. I guess this is just a more better version of that one. And this isn't Glintstone Pebble like the weakest sorcery. I guess this just lets you cast it with your sword. Interesting. I'm gonna try this out for fun. It doesn't have to be magic though, because that way we could still rub fire grease on it. I don't appreciate you standing inside of me, hooded ghosts, with your curved swords. How did you die in here? Oh, you thought there was some kind of secret platforming because Miyazaki has trained you that when there's trees in a video game, I almost went there after him, son. There, but for the grace of Miyazaki went I. Yeah, Miyazaki loves to put crappy platforming in his games. And so he's Miyazaki Ultra'd. He's MH Ultra'd everybody into trying to find secret platforming. MH Ultra, of course, stands for Miyazaki, Hidetaka. Of course, I guess you wouldn't have to do that in Japan. I'm pretty sure they do the names backwards in Japan. I'm glad you go over here guarding this literal shit on the ground. This valuable shite. Just making sure this is a bottomless chasm, like we're at the edge of Silent Hill. Like we're trying to get to the school to find Cheryl. Something about that tower leaves me a bit wary. But maybe I'm just overthinking things. Nope. So there's a big frenzied eyeball up there. And we could switch to gear that gives us more focus. Focus is the stat that increases resistance to sleeping and madness. But we can't change gear because we're too honorable in standard issue. But what I can do is put on this talisman we found recently. It raises focus. Boom. My God, it raises the shit out of it. And if we wanted to be extra double crazy, I'm going to be using any blood grease here. Any bloody blood grease. This would be a good chance to eat some of these purple livers. No onions to go with them, but we could deal with that later. We'll get Doug Funny to help us with that later, son. Even if he insists we just go to the Honker Burger, son. I don't know how to order at the Honker Burger. And they're real assholes about it. Remember the first episode of Doug where, like, he's in this new town where he doesn't know anyone and his family sends him to the local eatery to get them some food as they're just moving in? And he walks up and is like, hey, I'd like a hamburger and a milkshake. And the guy's like, what? What? What's this crazy language, man? You gotta know our stupid bullshit, man. Like, how you gonna build a clientele? Of course, the Honker Burger was like the happening place in Bluffington. So what the hell do I know? What the hell do I know? Rolling up on that tower. Giving me all that power. Power in this case means the power to come up here and humble this fucking crowd. For filling my life with misery and woe. If I could throw black flame fireballs at their feet, it would make this much easier, but I'm so honorable. I mean, I could throw flaming pots. I could throw flaming pots. They're like black flame fireballs, but they don't cost magic. They cost materials. Why pay for materials when you can cast the magic for free? They didn't even deserve the two-hand. Well, look at you, Soul Calibur in one hand, and I don't know, this guy carrying Zidane's the Ogre from Final Fantasy IX appeared. Speaking of Final Fantasy IX, I hear some rats down there that want to be good friends with me. Oh, wow. A spell I'll never be able to cast, thanks. I'm just going to ignore these rats. Apathy. I'll kill them with apathy. Maybe at the end of the game, when I've solved everybody's problems and everything's good again, they'll stop being crazy. They'll stop having madness. What do you point at, buddy? What are you pointing at? Is there a secret catacomb down here? There probably is. Oh, I see that headless knight guarding it. All right, well, we can deal with that later. We can deal with that later, Tata. I'm going to leave my madness resistance charm equipped because the crowd in this town are all filled with the eyes of frenzy. And there might be some frenzied fart plants we have to deal with, unfortunately. Unfortunately. A fart veil of frenzy. There's some in a big mausoleum. Okay, right down there is where we fought that Guardian in the last episode. So we're above that now. In fact, there's a way to get up on those rocks and jump up here and skip that whole eyeball segment. I can't remember if we did that with Soul the Confessor or not, but I know I've tried it before. All right, the town of Frenzy. Frenzyburg. Life is like a pile of shit here in Frenzyburg. Everybody's getting hit. It's a frenzied blur. I want to get up here and assert my dominance. But torrents have too many actions. I might owe that guy an apology that I was making fun of just shortly earlier that was running around them pillars in the underworld. It might have just been the fact that Torrent loves to have actions. Let's see how you crowd like getting headshot with a powerful poison arrow. Pop! Oh, they're not fans. They're not fans, Jerry. That was Kramer have to explain to Jerry that sometimes people come to his comedy acts just to boo and heckle him. Yeah, if you can't get that head... Oh, if you don't get the headshot, the poison kills them, so it doesn't matter. Neat. All right, up on the rooftops. Twing, twing, twang. It's got a Resident Evil 4 vibe in this place, although Leon Kennedy wasn't quite a bow-wielding, katana-wielding samurai. Katana slatting. And then there's these assholes. They, like, abandoned their post at Freya Lucario and such to come out here and be frenzied. I'm glad I got you all to stop lazing about on your lunch break. You know what, this is going to take a while. Let's just go down there and kill them with a sword. That's the fun thing. That's the Bushido thing to do. Jump attacks. Ooh. Roll away. Roll away. Jump attacks. Ooh. Roll away, boy. Yeah. I guess I could try out my magical Ash of War on this guy who's creeping over here. Hey, buddy. Honorable duel? 1v1 me? Asshole? You just gonna stand there? Do it. You make the first move. Too late, buddy! Get smoked! Holy shit. Might have been just a slight amount of overkill. And some useless garbage. Even in death. Completely worthless. It'll be his epitaph. I hear somebody charging up frenzied eyeballs behind me. Mister. Wow. That's the craziest thing you've done. Just think you could half-assedly run at me. I wonder if I could hit all of them with one big sword strike. With the Shining Fingers Spirit Bomb sword that Future Trunks used to vivisect Zamasu after he fused with Goku Black, of course. I forgot your Cuckoo Knights. So you can't fight me yourselves. You've got to have your magic. And your werewolves. I guess if they have their shield up, they can kind of block that. Still fun to use, though. Still fun to use. This is magic shit, Lord! Whoa! I fucking told him. And then there's this. Let's see if I could just have it charged when he gets here. Alright, let him make his first move. And then get that shit ready! Oh, I see you cast a quote-unquote magic spell as well. That's neat. That's neat. It's no match for my Mahō Katana. Excuse me, sir. Are you familiar with the Mahō Katana? The way you're just staring at me with frenzied eyeballs makes me think you aren't. Let me introduce you. Let me introduce you. Ooh, I even had super armor. Super armor Mahō Katana would be a good name. Oh, wow. How quaint. Non-curved, non-Japanese steel. Excuse me, Land of Reeds steel. So how'd you fight these guys? You had all kinds of curved swords, buddy. But it didn't avail you. I'd even go so far as to say it availed you not. I guess you ran up there to grab Shibiri's woe. If we ever want to summon the boys and have them not be targeted by the enemy at all, or during Jolly Co-op, we can equip Shibiri's woe and become main tank. I guess we can grab a few of these Eyes of Yellow. Eyes of Yellow. Eyes of Yellow, that's what we're going to call them. Topaz pupils. Yellow eyes are pretty cute. Look, to bring up Buff Pup again, in her new model, she showed she has her, like, corrupted, quote-unquote, goo form. And one of the things that changes is her eyes, the sclera, turns black with yellow pupils. Black sclera with, like, bright colored pupils on a lady, like Majin Android 21, or that girl from My Hero Academia, son, is always top tier. Always top tier. If you're designing a cute, presumably not entirely human character, lady character, you can't go wrong with the black sclera and colorful eyes. Alright, what's this poor asshole go on about? Lord Vike. I guess he had something to do with the frenzied flame. I don't really know about that. Hey, Skull Man. I love that these things have physics as well. There's just something I find so charming about what should be horrific. A human skull laying on the ground. Alright, someone's going to invade us here. And they're going to get a rude fucking awakening. Once they get a hold of my Mahō Katana. I'm going to eat a boiled shrimp just because I'm hungry. And not because I need the defense. I might even make my sword fiery. I might even eat some neck bones as a joke. Neck bones as a joke. Hey, buddy. Are you Lord Vike? You ever seen a Mahō Katana? Ooh! Oh, I think you had your eyes closed right then, or you were blinking. Oh, he learned to not be near me when I'm doing this. But then he ran over here anyway, like an asshole. Like an asshole. Look at you sipping during a duel. See? This is what you look like. This is what you look like! I think one more of them should be just enough. Oh no, I didn't have my super armor. Yeah, scream all you want. Mahō Katana says no. Mahō Katana. Well, he dropped Vike's War Spear, which would be good if we were some sort of spear wielder. A lovable rapscallion who somehow wields both a katana and a spear. You crowd really need to be checking the description of these videos. Because otherwise you're missing out. Okay. I believe you have a nice dress for us. Fancy. And the Sacred Tear. There's a beer in my sacred deer, because I'm crying for you, dear. You upgraded my healing flasks. Here, you crowd would appreciate a little Hank Williams. Like who? Like, oh, I'm sorry, I mean Hank Williams Jr. You're like, who? Never mind. Never you mind. Oh, did it start raining? Did it start raining? Now, that's the main reason we came up here. But I guess we could humble some frenzied fart flowers as a joke. Plus, there's a Ash of War down there that might be guarded by a pack of ornery rats. And not the good kind. Not the good kind. Oh yeah, these little things right here. Yellow Ember. Well, hello, Yellow Ember. Alright, we're gonna have to fight some rats. Or we won't. Oh, I can't use that. That's not an Ash of War. That's a magic spell. Okay, we need to not have these rats chase us. Hey, Skullcoon, I see you. You chose a very dangerous spot to be a disembodied skull. But you do you. You do you. Okay, the rats over there are still a bit ornery. I need flame arrows if I'm going to be dealing with you, crowd. Can your hateful magic... It can hear me here. Who knew? Who knew? Pop. Pop. Well, you got so mad I shot him, he exploded. If you hit them with fire, do they just explode? That's kind of neat. Alright, what are we going to do with you? Alright, we're going to make this katana the fiery katana. We're going to throw a fire bomb to get rid of your flatulence of frenzy. And then I'm just going to go over there and go gorge you like neckbone, son. Oh no, he's too powerful. If only I had the Black Flame Sword Stance, but it's a legendary forbidden technique. No standard issue samurai could ever use. We're just going to keep jump attacking for 469s. If I can master my jump attack, Professor Crescent promised to treat me at Rat Heaven to 469s. Yes. Well, that was kind of fun, I guess. Here, let's go down here and deal with this one, because you're guarding all the good treasure. Don't fart! Okay, good, you didn't. You just casted hateful magic. You just casted hateful magic. Jump attack, ooh. Jump attack, ooh. Jump attack, ooh. Yeah, yeah. Oh, I guess I'll take care of the little fellas now. Just for fun. Oh no, without my flaming katana, I can't get my 469s. Don't look at me, Professor Crescent. Oh, hey, you can see that big thing walking around. One little feller left? I ain't even gonna inform Laughing Boy that there was only one little fart plant left. Could you grab that for me, Sparky? Thank you. The game's real particular about your pick stuff up box sometimes, especially when you're sitting on this damn horse. I'm sure Miyazaki's to blame. I can't see any other outcome. Alright, remember we saw that catacomb earlier that was pointing down to here. Boom. So we gotta do that. There might be some nice ghost plants to upgrade our boys with. There might also be some smug skeletons to kill. I'm not worried about these damn things, because it's not like we care about duplicating boss ashes. Alright, what's the most direct route to get over there? Because that's the one that I'll support. Okay, we've already been in here because that's where we got one of our charms. Save from charms. What? Now? Cut. What's your favorite blow plop flavor, son? I'll be sour apple boy till I die. Till I die. Instead of putting 2 gold coins on my eyes when I die to get across the river Styx, just put a sour apple blow pop in my mouth. For that brief moment, the neurons in my head will somehow still fire and will make me smile ever so slightly. I guess we found a cool shield. Alright, those stompy Viking boys are going to be around here, and they're probably still going to be mad that we're ignoring them. So the best bet is probably to just ignore them. Just let them continue being angry. We did activate this, didn't we? The stern old man side of grace. We did. He's like, well, I see you still haven't beat the game yet. Lazy little shit. Back in my day, I'd already beat the Erd tree. I'd pull myself up by my bootstraps, go straight to Godwin, give him a firm head shake, and I'd have that job as the Elden Lord already, son. I'd be buying my 2nd vacation home right now. You lazy shits. Kids these days don't appreciate Elden Ring. Okay. One of these is going to get me killed. Jumping through these crevices and not exactly knowing how far away the ground is. Frenzied Flamestone. Cool. Okay, so we need to fall down here and run up this way. Up them apples. I don't know if this catacomb is even worth doing. And I've even talked about at the beginning of this episode how we need to get this area done. But it'll be nice content, I like to think. It's almost like the me running around rambling is the point of the playthrough. A Tenfei playthrough is about the journey, not the destination. Oh, that's right. I came up here and got mad at this bear previously. I'm still a bit mad. I'll always be angry at rune bears, son. Why do you think I have to go see Ice Chan at least once a week? So I can get some of that bear-related stress out of my system. So an Ice Chan knows how to squeeze every little bit of bear-related stress out of my system, son. Alright. There's a Headless Ghost guarding this one. It'd be rude not to stop and fight them. Right, Headless Ghost King? Well, you can't just use instant transmission. Wonder if I could hit you. Well, I want to hit you with my Mahō Katana, but I know your little friend Ray Ray, the Dragonfly, is going to fill my life of misery and woe. Yeah, look at that. Look at that. Wow, Miyazaki, wow. Did you stay up all night dragging your hand back and forth across the stylus? Hopped up on methamphetamines when you came up with this enemy's fucking attack pattern? That's game design right there, boys. That's game design, son. I'm telling you. And then he just leaves. Oh, fuck you! Oh, you teleported just so you could be slightly outside of the attack range. And then Ray Ray came back. You know what? Fucking both of you. Oh, are you mad? Maybe you shouldn't have your little friend distracting me while we're trying to have a damn duel. Oh. Are you gonna come in here with me? Because I'll support that! Oh, thank God you teleported in a shitty spot right in front of me. Thank God that's over. Wow, you left a physical corpse? I thought you were a ghost. Learned a lot about this guy. And how much I hate him. Okay. I like that Mahō Katana, but we need something more sensible now that we're in here. Bushido. Pretty damn sensible. Of course, the Lion's Claw is. Sword Dance is always good. What did this one do? Let's try it out. That's one of the benefits of going in these little random dungeons. It's just an excuse to try out some Ashes of War. You're like, more like Ashes of Snore, Uncle Tenfei, with your boring nonsense. Got you good, Uncle Tenfei. We have to figure out what kind of dungeon this is. If it has undead in it, we can craft holy pots. But if it's full of imp statues, they're not as useful. Okay. Oh, that reminds me, there's a spot where we can get a bunch more of these throwing pot items we need to visit as well. Be gone! Hell's too good for him, son. He's going to Hiffle. He's gonna hang out with the Ginyu Force. Toku Sentai. The summoning pool has started to move. Just dead, resuscitate. Now what? Okay, he just keeps rolling. Roll your ass into hell. I guess we should see what it is. Have we ever opened one of these that's been useful for this character? Now, are you an undead? I know one way to find out. No, you're just some jack-off, which means I could just kill you. With my Raptor of the Mist! Okay. So I guess you vanish, and if they hit you, you pop up in the air and can do a jump attack? That seems potentially cool if I didn't fuck it up. Right? Discount Onion, bro? He agrees. In death, he agreed. Alright. I got a stone sword key at the beginning of the episode, so let's redeem it for valuable garbage. Really? Oh, I forgot. The little messages at the bottom of the screen mean you're not allowed to use the interface. You're not allowed to use the interface. Is your friend gonna come out here and get humbled? Oh, you just pretend to shoot me through the wall forever. Okay. We'll take care of that real quick. Ah, Ross's axe. I'm sure he'll be happy to get that back. He'd be like, could I be any more axe wielding? I don't really know a lot about friends. So the only joke I know about friends is the can I be any more blank? And that they're all a bunch of hateful assholes that you should never root for. It's like the prototype Always Sunny in Philadelphia. Well, this room seems interesting. Ow! I said that before the skeleton shot me in the clavicle. Okay, unfortunately, my holy pot can't reach him from here. And then also, unfortunately, he's got the dead eye. John fucking Marston, the skeleton over there. There's one. And there's two. Spell-proof dried liver. Neat. Why is it always boss, by the way? Oh, hey. Useful hints. Useful hints. So you need to stand on top of one of these? It doesn't seem like a thing you could do. That looks like a glitch from like a Nintendo 64 game or something. But it works. Oh, killing him killed the skeleton. Well, I wanted to kill the skeleton with my holy water pot. You cheated me. You cheated me. I desecrated his grave by rolling on it. Why is it always Surface? This guy's a big fan of the iPad, son. He doesn't support Microsoft alternatives. Grave Glovewort. I think that's the one we needed. Woohoo! Just what I needed. Alright, these things look like those statues of the Sphinxes from the Never-Ending Story, that if you walk between them and you happen to notice their titties are hanging out, they're like eyes open, and then you get obliterated by that gun from the first Fear game that just reduces you to a charged skeleton. I mean, it worked. I guess. I guess. I've got longbows for days. All right, how do we want to go about this? I want to teach him that skeletons are no good. No good! By killing it. Well, buddy, what's your big fucking backup plan? I'm gonna watch this guy die while I ignore you. Uh-huh. Did what you could, did you? Well. I'm waiting. Raptor of the Mist! Oh, that would be really cool if they didn't just move half an inch away and then the attack whiffs. Raptor of the... fuck you! How about that? Raptor of the Mist is probably better against actual melee enemies and not cowardly fucking necromancers that stand there and they're like, oh, my skeletons died. Let me slightly swing my stick at you. Oh, evil magic, save me. First of all, dog and then dog. Well, I appreciate the effort that you're trying something different. The innovation gets you a few points. Hidden path ahead, says the jellyfish. Be wary of pack, but no jellyfish. But no jellyfish. Oh, wow. You're real unseeable there, buddy. Let this dead person guide us. Are you walked in there, real pleased with yourself. I think whatever he drank killed him. I don't even think it was an enemy. Inconspicuous bones. I'm gonna guess you all are speaking the truth. Oh, that is a hidden path. You just have to fall down a hole. Little Plucky Duck knows all about it. Little Plucky Duck knows all about it. Are you kids that watch this old enough to remember elevator goes down the hole? Well, that was actually not the original. The original was like the toilet paper goes down the hole because Plucky's parents were like trying to potty train him and he was scared of the toilet. But then he started flushing everything until it like backed up and the house flooded. Tiny Toons, everybody. Tiny Toons. Okay. Surely nothing bad happens down here. But I'm going to pull this lever just to be safe. Somewhere, a door open. I see. This reminds me that if this is the catacomb I'm remembering, there should be infinitely spawning enemies down here at some point. Beware you've left. We already killed him. Crabs. I mean, you can't say where's the lie. But hey, buddy, you gonna get me when I pull the lever? Because you did a piss poor job of it. Crab battle. Oh no. Well, you're killing the little crabs too, hypocrite. Crab jizz can penetrate iron bars. Okay, I guess the auto aim, the auto targeting just manages to hit the thing every time. Oh, I'm gonna poison you, don't worry. Bring all your boys in, because here comes the poison. There it goes. Throw my last fire pot at you. I guess I could have used him to try out Raptor of the Mist, now that I'm thinking about it. Now that I'm thinking about it. Sorry, guys. Turns out the big crab hates you. Speaking of big crab... Yeah, nobody cares. I'm gonna unprotect that one. Let it fade away. Let it fade away. Like my hopes and my dreams. Just in my headphones, in case you're wondering why I stood still for a brief moment. Hey, Samurai Man! Some awfully non-standard katana swords I see you wielding. This crowd loves to hang out around plants. And I love to miss them with my unlocked on katana strikes. So the little crabs in this game like never attack you. In Dark Souls 3, they'd come up and try to pinch you. In fact, there's a whole Limit Breakers video about trying to see if you can get one shot by those little pinches. Wow, there isn't actually a hidden path there. Funny jokes. Funny jokes. It's like a little kid who yells something he heard on TV and it made his parents laugh. And he doesn't understand why, but he just keeps yelling it. He tore his pants. Alright, let this be our final battle, shitlord. I'm going to get him with my advanced technique as soon as he comes over here and tries to pinch me. As soon as he tries to pinch me, here, have a holy water pot. He's like a range deeps crab or something, man. He never comes over here. You're destroying the ceiling fixtures. Raptor of the Mist! It worked. It worked! Raptor of the... I guess it doesn't work on crab jizz. I should have read the fine print on Raptor of the Mist. Arc de Rune. If you ever needed concrete proof about the worthless nature of humanity, just look at the fucking hidden path ahead signs in all the Souls games, son. Okay. Okay. A little Indiana Jones and Raiders of the Lost Ark action going on. Jellyfish Man, you came back. No, he's gone. He's gone. Beating to a pulp. Okay. You came in here with the Moonlight Greatsword? What, did you just not know this place was here till the end of the game? Or are you in New Game Plus? Okay, we already know about that, but since I wasn't here, or I came from a different direction. And there you go. We're back here. Up. Up. Little Sin's Fortress. Here as well. I'm noticing. I'm noticing. You know, we never even looked at that axe just to see what they have to say about it. User of Death Rossus, who shows the path to the catacombs through the lands between. Oh, is that the creepy old man statues? Is that who Rossus is? Raise Axeloff summoned those lost in death. It's like the Sword of Dawn from Symphony of the Night. You can summon the spirits. Alright, what are we about to fight? Be wary of group. Group ahead. Alright, this is making me think we might want to mix things up. Let's put our crystal dart back on here, just in case there's any automatons. What would help us the most during a fight? Depends on how much we can bust out Raptor of the Mist, doesn't it? Doesn't it? Governor. We'll just have stamina recovery for now. That seems good. That seems like a good, wholesome inventory of items to use. Alright, I stood still long enough for the fanfare music to play, but I didn't do any of my usual shit because that was just a mess, man. Like, first of all, this right here is worthless because anytime it procs and you use it, the enemy's just not there to get hit by the jump attack. Second of all, they just have a bunch of enemies rush you. I mean, I know the player signs warned us, but it's like you don't have time to react to anything. I was trying to throw holy pots at those skeletons for like the first 30 seconds of that fight, and you see how it went. And then everything he does is just him teleporting around and doing... I don't know, man. I'm not as mad as I usually am. I'm just tired. I'm just tired. Elden Ring is just so fucking tiresome now, man. Okay. Well, at least we came down here and had fun, I guess. I'm going back to the round table hold and upgraded my boys. All right, we're presentable now. We're presentable now.
Greetings. Are you here for...
There we go. Boom. Now we got to find number 5. Let me guess, you thought I was dead.
Well, I took you no matter. Lay out your own.
Oh, hey, we finally got enough 4s to get our katana sword to the next level. And we can start using our 3s on our bow. Neat. Well, that's pretty much all we wanted to do here. Let's store some of our precious, precious garbage we found. Boom, boom, do 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 do. So many longbows. Fantastic. Oh, I almost forgot to change my Ash of War to something useful. To something useful. Like, honest to God, Bushido. I'm a big fan of the sword dance, to be honest. Against certain foes. Against certain danceable foes. Dasher and Dancer. And even Prancer and Vixen, son. Comet and Cupid are kind of wary of it. And Donner and Blitzen, you can't even touch them. You're like, what about the other one? Like, oh, you mean the non-canon, edgy OC, red-nosed reindeer who just happens to show up and save the day, son? Yeah. Yeah, I don't consider that part of it, son. Non-canon ass fucking Christmas songs pissing me off. Well, it's spooky nighttime. I can't be dealing with no pies and crabs when it's spooky nighttime, son. Just realized I need to craft me some neck bones. Just craft however many you can. Craft what neck bones you can with what you have where you are. I think a famous person said that once. Oil pot. Oh, that makes them extra susceptible to fire. That's kind of cool. Oh yeah, don't forget we can make freezing grease, son. We managed to rim enough crystals to learn how to make freezing grease. Who knows what the rimmed Miyu and the rim Fae will unlock. You're like, man, I thought as soon as he got out of that damn Hans mansion that the damn rimming jokes would stop. First Tenfei experience, huh? Look, it's a perfect rainy morning to go out and slaughter poison crabs. Whenever I invite Professor Crescent out on a Saturday morning to kill some poison crabs, I always make sure it's raining beforehand, son. So that she'll be comfortable. Alright, we don't actually have to fight any of the poison crabs if we don't want to. We just need to get up there into the ruins of the village. I can use our glow stick stone here that I can craft now. I forgot. That was one of the reasons why we went into the underground city last time. so I could craft a bunch of these. I could make 69 of them. It's so perfect. It's so perfect. Big crabs, big crabs. There's a bunch of big crabs here. Albinaurix. Now those weird Stephen Grommel looking gray alien things we've been seeing down in the lakes are called Albinaurix, but they're like a different offset, a different species. These guys are kind of creepy. They're like, they don't got no legs like Lieutenant Dan, and they just drag themselves towards you in a big group, a big legless group. As such. He even destroyed a damn cart. Aren't y'all going to come crawling towards me to justify me slaughtering you? They never stop until they can grab you. Just because. Hey, hey. Board dance! Ooh, ooh! Ooh! I want to keep sword dancing you all, but you refuse to hang out near each other. Just to spite me. I like that y'all have white milk blood, like the robots in Alien. How did you deal with this crowd? Well, first of all, you stripped asshole naked so you could use a big sword and constantly have a bow in your offhand, son. Some people just don't care about aesthetics. And that's real ass pathetic. What are you praying to, Ghost Man? Old Albus. Is that a Dumbledore reference? And we even have a nice little side of grace. Suppose we could have a little belt light. Oh, I can't throw a glowstone now. It is too perfect. It's too perfect. Guess we could check over here real quick. Surely nothing bad happens across the bridge. Likely a cramped area, you say. Well, let's see what this bloodstain has to teach us. Oh, you came up here with Torrent and was having too many fucking actions. I see one asshole at the end of the bridge. Oh, did your magic spell whiff, buddy? What a shame. What a shame. Okay, at least that one went through. At least that one went through. I'm just going to endure. I'm just going to endure your hate. It's the ultimate path to victory. This place seems real pleasant, by the way. I really am getting Resident Evil 4 Village vibes from this and the Frenzied Village earlier. Couldn't tell if you were a corpse, so decided to make sure that you were. An albinauric blood clot. That's awful, son. This crowd needs to take home a couple of aspirin every day or so. Thin that blood out. I can't tell if y'all are here to ambush me or to just be sad as I murder you. Because either way, it ends in the same result. The Crystal Sword. Well, Uncle Tenfei, let's get it over with. What are you talking about, Viewer King? Wait for your tired cliche Star Fox joke. I don't know what you're talking about, man. That sword is a crystal. It's spelled with a C. I think you might be obsessed with blue fox ladies, Viewer King. Oh, a perfumer, are you? Well, let's see how your perfume holds up to being killed with a flaming katana sword dance. Shit, Lord! Ooh, ooh! Ooh! Okay. I felt bad for you, so I gave you one sip. He died in a pile of wood and wagon wheels, son. Just like his mom always told him he would end up if he didn't clean up his act. There's actually one guy hiding around this corner that I happen to know about. Son. Wall hacks. He's going to report me and get me VAC banned, son. I'm going to lose all my hats and all my knife skins in CSGO. What a conspicuous pot.
Please, no. Dear me. I haven't a clue. No secrets lie with me, not a one. Oh, please leave me be.
I wasn't even paying attention to you. There was a cool wolf bro here that I was looking at.
Wait then. Well. Oh, Albus, we're finished. The cursemongers have to beg you. You must keep it out of the curse. And if you should meet the then please give it to a chosen land awaits. The medallion is it's only a quaint treasure, but for dear Latin. My legs will, alas.
That's a man that really didn't want to turn to dust. So he gave us half of the secret medallion to the secret tree area where you can fight bosses that everybody fucking loves. If we want the other half, we need to seek out the Albinaric woman who happens to be in a cave, and I just happen to know where. I just happen to know. Hey, idiots. Oh no, he almost killed me with his hitbox by making me fly over the edge, son. That was a tactic. Yeah, this is their whole AI, is they just crawl towards you all crazy, hoping to grab you. Sha sha sha. Gave him the old sha 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 sword dance. Who? You wanna try one more time, buddy? Maybe you'll get me. Maybe you'll get me. Well, if you're just gonna sit there, then never mind. I want my red sit back, shit lord. I want my red sit back. How Kurosento got his sips back. God damn it, you aggravating. I can't believe Miyazaki keeps this thing in every video game he makes. I've never really played any of the Armored Core games extensively. Do they have little crystal robots with upgrade materials that run away giggling? Because it wouldn't fucking surprise me. Miyazaki, you hack. All right, get the boys in here. Let's sip up for safety. I need to go buy some more shrimp. Both in this video game and in real life. There you go. The boys even got a chance to kill some hateful dogs. And everybody had a good time. As for that talisman we just found, reduced damage of headshots. I don't know how often you get headshotted by the enemies in the game, so I guess that's more of a PvP. Of course, how often do you land a damn headshot in PvP? It's almost always just lucky. I guess you can kind of see the Erd tree from here. So, good work. How come every village where some shit went down always has to have a big pile of corpses being burnt? It's like innate human nature or something. Hatchet Man! No, Hatchet Man, no. Oh, why? Why? Magic Man? What happened to you, Magic Man? Oh, what happened to your magic? No Elden Ring ahead. I mean, that's true, but I don't get what you were going for. There's just so many of these little skulls over here. Arc de Rune. Alright, I guess we could head to the cave where that woman is. It's somewhere here along the wall. Let's warp and figure it out. Now it's a rainy early day. That's when I invite Professor Crescent out to brunch. I make sure it's a rainy early morning, son. Get her some mimosas. Get her some eggs Benedict. All right, if we follow this wall and keep looking at it with our eyes, eventually we'll see the cave. Unfortunately, it's not the Cave of Wonders, because then it would be shaped like a cool talking tiger head. I guess I could stop and slaughter these assholes for fun. That'd be a neat trick. Oh, wow, ain't you dodgy by running towards me all crazy. By running towards me all crazy. I thought you were going to try harder than that. Never mind. And you're getting sword dance. I'm going to throw a fire pie at you because you're a fire monk, and I know you'll love it secretly. I know you'll secretly love it, you fire slut. Ha 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 ha. Yep, you almost got me, buddy. You almost got me. All right, keep your eye on the wall. Oh, I'm not in that direction. Not in Pison Town. I ain't got no business in Pison Town today. It can be easy to miss, so be careful. It's just kind of there. There's no, like, fanfare, son. Finding interest in this cave is just like ordering a sub in a tub at Jersey Mike's, son. It's just kind of there. Yes, I saw the bats, and no, I don't care enough to stop and deal with them. Scream about it all you want. Have I hung in a bush? I can't tell if I've run too far. I'm not as interested in slaughtering these innocent wildlife anymore because I know I can just buy bones. Do we want to humble this pack of fucks? I don't, but the boys do. And I can't say no to the boys when they look at me with their hollow, soulless imp eyes. Hey, everybody. I like how your friend noticed, but instead of warning you, they just ran towards me. They just ran towards me. Hey, jackass. Hey, jackass. Hey, 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 hey. Okay, he finally learned how to strafe. Stole that kill from me that I was trying to steal from you. Oh, yeah, we went aboard him. Well, there you go. What? That's it? We killed a couple of guys and you crowd go home? I stopped here for you. I'm telling you. And look, we still have monks to kill. Let's kill the boss first to demoralize his minions. Sneaky, sneaky samurai. Oh. Sword stance! Yeah! It almost worked, buddy. It almost worked. Oh, the Miyazaki's Edge. Oops. Somehow we won. What about this guy? Mm-hmm. Your Bloodhound Fang sword didn't do all the work for you, buddy? What a shame. If only it had been folded 500,000 times more. Alright, we're still looking for the secret. Found it. Yeah, it's definitely easy to miss. It's right here for you who are somehow using this as your guide to Elden Ring. Now this is a place where glowstone reigns supreme. It's like Kitchen Stadium and cuisine. Likely good luck. Well, thanks. Wow, this crowd died quick. What is this, a mimic? Elden Ring doesn't have mimic chests, does it? Samurai Man. Oh, look at that non-regulation katana sword. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. You didn't understand. You didn't understand the length and girth of your sword. Okay, this cave is actually a little bit different than every other generic cave, so that's a good thing. Grass. This damn Arteria leaf. I don't understand why Miyazaki thinks they're a treasure. Exactly. Why is it always flower? Gutscoon. So it looks like there's actually a shortcut you could take right there. That's kind of cool. Be wary of left, they tell me. I can... Oh no! You scared dog shit out of me. Why even are you? Other than a screaming asshole. Oh. Well, now I don't have 69 glowstone, which means I could justify dropping one on the ground. Boom. And look who it revealed. Asshole revealed. Swords of revealing assholes. Hidden path. Uh-huh. Let's just throw these for fun. Okay, okay. All right, all right. Good times. Couldn't remember which talisman I equipped. Let's see if a non-headshot will one-shot him. Not quite. Not quite. Luckily, he runs over here to be killed. Hefty beast bones. Magic Man. Are you the same Magic Man we recently saw? Because I would believe that. Given your performance, I would believe that. Jump attack! It actually worked. And Kurosento actually lands a jump attack. And Professor Crescent gains some important pride in her student. Wary of behind. Never. The only time I'm wary is when there's no behind to be had. So, yeah, here's the cool guy's shortcut. Where? Behind, by the way, group ahead. Talisman ahead. You kind of giving me all kinds of secret lore. Oh, is this the boss fight? Or does this dungeon have more than one? Try target lock. Yeah, I guess you wouldn't be a boss fight if there's no fog wall. Every now and then you'll encounter a non-fog wall boss, but usually you can't see them from the door. Bushido. Is that it? Nah, of course not. Grass. This guy knew. Uh-huh. Curve or Bloodhound Step Sword. So I guess these are demi-humans. They're just a more different type of demi-human. Finally, a waterfall for us to meditate under. Time for confidence. It doesn't really count if it's not pouring over your head. It's like taking a shower without getting your hair wet. When you get out and start drying off, your body's like, what is this? Are you even clean? If you don't have to wait a half hour before you can go to bed because your hair's drying, are you really clean? The spear talisman. My God, Professor Crescent. My God. Aw. Enhances counterattacks are unique to thrusting weapons. It's the one reason why I didn't get Student of the Year. I didn't make it on Professor Crescent's honor roll. Or at least Kuricento here didn't, is because he only uses a katana sword. If he was some sort of lovable scamp with a katana sword and a spear and could cast cool magic, he might have stood a chance. Okay, so that's probably there to make you think that you've beat the dungeon when you actually need to go fall down here. Try down. Cave balls. Well, this one's more excited. I guess this is where the secret path is that you need to fall down to. Skadoosh. There's some sort of gangly crystal snail in this room. What say ye, gangly crystal snail? I had to do one jump attack just to show them that I meant business. Oh no, the floor. The floor is crystal. Ho, ho, and ho. Throwing dagger. And there you go. We all played our part in the inevitable mandatory farce. That is, hidden message ahead, liar ahead. Ahead, 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 ahead. Ahead is ahead is ahead is ahead. Okay. Try throwing and then let there be fire. I like the way you think. Let's see. Let's see. Okay. Okay. Interesting. Interesting. Now, I could just throw a bunch of fire pots in there. Freezing pots. Could throw oil on them first just to make them mad. We could also just slap some of this good shit on our sword and just go aboard them with a sword stance. I'll support that. Hey, assholes! I told them. I told them. Right, buddy? Right, buddy? Right, buddy? Man, apparently a lot of people have trouble with that group of snails. A lot of snail fails. Praise the message. Okay, since you told me to. Since you told me to. Try jumping. Soft cotton. Oh, they're trying to teach me not to break my legs when I jump. That's neat. Let's throw some glowstones down there before we fall to our fate. Let's use the soft cotton just because they gave us one. If I can remember where they are. Oh! I figured there'd be more snails down here trying to kill me. A little disappointed. Little disappointed. Hey, a Smithy Stone 4, baby. Smithing stones 4, baby. Ha ha ha. Not even close. I was about to say, before your friends. For Ray Ray the snail and Tyrell the snail both came at me. Awfully boss arena looking. Just saying. I'm just a saying. Yep, another super fun, engaging boss fight. I feel so accomplished. I feel so accomplished. My wasted, squandered, pointless life has meaning. I fought another shitty Bloodborne boss. Also, I completely forgot to drink my flask of physics. Not that it would have helped me. Love how all of his attacks had all that fucking armor poise, by the way. I'm there sword dancing as hard as I can, and he's like, my Bloodhound steps are better. Miyazaki loves me more.
Foul tarnished. I told the all-hearing brute that I possess no such medallion. Or have you come to take more from me? Was my other half not enough? Oh. So old Albus in... Then I've no choice. Let's try again. I'm Latena. An Albinoric, the same as old Albus. My apologies for my, I presume, the worst. I hope that you will forgive me.
Sure. Just because you're laying next to a cool, presumably dead wolf.
Would you consider doing... I must go back. There is something I must do. Will you show me the way? To the land of Mikkela's Halig. If you accept of the whereabouts of the... Thank you kindly. They say the other half of the medallion is beyond the Forbidden Lands, north of the Erdtree. In Castle Sol, on the mountain tops of the Giants.
Well, that sounds like a cool place to keep it.
Then I suppose it's farewell, Lobo. I will go with the Tarnished. Forgive me, Lobo.
That wolf ain't Zanzibar. He ain't never forgiven
Call
you.
upon me when needed, and I will fight at your side.
Okay, well, you're not the boys, so that's never going to happen. And also, why do so many people die here? Do they just come down here and attack her? Maybe they all died of sadness. Is that Gideon? He came out here to find the Albinuric woman himself. It is always sadness. Although it's not rats. So my sadness can only be extended, but so far. Maybe that's it. They all just died of sadness. The slumbering wolf, yeah. That's what we'll call him. That's what we'll call him. I think we might finally be out of excuses. We might just have to finally do an attack on Freya Lucario, son. I don't even know what to do with myself. Advancing the game state like that. Let's see. Let's make sure all of our supplies are good. We got poison arrows. Oh yeah, I wanted to buy shrimp, although not as useful in Freya Lucario since it's a magic place. Well, let's get shrimp before we do anything else.
All right, mate.
I'd love some of your prawn. Thank you. Ought to be just enough to hold me. Make me a shrimp cocktail. Alright, when we're inside Freya Lucario, we probably just want standard Bushido. The Bloodhound Step has its uses, but we'll go in there as Bushido boys, practicing our Bushido blade. Our physics still pretty good, considering the options we have, if I remember to drink it, which I usually do. Let's go there early in the morning. Way hey. And jump she rises, son. As the Dragoons say. As Ben the Dragoon from Final Fantasy 3 says. I realized I warped here so that I could take that warp gate, completely forgetting that there's already a site of grace there. But I guess we'll do it for thematic purposes. Oh yeah, don't forget there was this cave entrance as well. Could give us a chance to get some more upgrade stones, but we've already delayed this as long as we have. So let's just go in here and do something about it. Guess I could put you down here for fun. Make our Bushido cheaper or take less magic. If we find ourselves taking way too much damage, we can always switch. Monster ahead. Praise the circling around. Only I had a lift. Once again, these are just some inside jokes I don't get. Oh, we just witnessed the Wolverine perish. I realized my cool cinematic approach wasn't going to work. A perfect rainy morning to visit Freya Lucario. Oh. What mysteries could this legacy dungeon hold? Yes, indeed. Well, I've already discovered one secret right here. Magic grease. I hear your weird howler monkey noises. Enjoy that rainy day ambience. Okay, I see the two of you. Looks like I'm gonna have to cast some of my magic in the form of bow shots. Oh, I like how you stop to look. Perfect. Bushido. Wow. Crowd's dying to get into Freya Lucario, son. Yeah. He must be inside the door. Tarnished. Oh, tarnished. And Wove. True Wove. I see. Just standing there framed perfectly for when anyone walks in. Right, Mushroom Head? I hate you, Mushroom Head. Oh! I love that it also poisons them. So that before they can cast their retaliatory angry magic, they die. There's some automatons in the ceilings here. You gotta be wary of. See if I can get your headshot, automaton goon. Jinzo goon. Okay. Yeah. You don't think he'll get up and be mad, do you? You don't think he's that petty, do you? Oh, he's throwing a fit. Destroying every piece of furniture in this place. Looks like somebody needs to be put down the honorable way. Bushido! Oh, who's your friend? Because he's awfully Bushido-able. Okay. There's more. But wait, there's more. Maybe this one will be the difference. Somehow I doubt it. Bushido, I was just warning you, buddy. I was just warning you. Isaias. Visions of House. Left. I'm gonna praise your message just in case. First off, left. Everybody's telling me. Oh. Uh-huh. Oh, and then there's this thing. Could activate Jolly Co-op. We probably won't be summoned directly here, but there's a chance we could be. Both near and far. Hirosinto the Samurai brings his Bushido justice to everyone. Near and far. They like bird cages here, I've noticed. You're probably a big fan of Robin Williams. And who wouldn't be? What's over here in the sadness corner? Uh-huh, I can see why they named it that. Samurai man. Samurai. No! And he's so standard issue. At least at a glance. At least at a glance. Oh, I see your little hourglass is glued down, huh? Like a rigged carnival game. The ogre. Looks like everything was ogre for you, son. Just seeing what's around this corner. God, this would be such a depressing desk to have. You're just at the end of a hall. You can't really look out the window or nothing. Everybody can see your computer monitor so they know if you're goofing off. And not just staring at an Excel spreadsheet for 6 hours like you're supposed to do. You crowd look awfully undead. Oh yeah, there was that other place. We'll have to do that afterwards. Jarburg. I meant to go visit Jarburg, where life is like a hurricane. Okay, you're not really undead. You're just some sort of animated corpse. There's a difference, apparently. I've learned recently. I've learned recently that there's a difference. Tree? Could be. Try secret passage. I would if there was one. Lover ahead. I know it's a rainy day, but unfortunately, I don't believe my lover actually exists in this video game. It's one of the reasons I hate it. It's one of the reasons I hate it. Bushido. Grace Mimic. So that's supposed to be for PvP. You put one of those down and somebody's like, oh, look, a shot of grace. Guess I'll just waddle my ass over there and get killed by the invader. Guh. Guh. Gorsh. Okay, I thought I could Bushido you, but you decided to grab me and eat all of my FP. And Miyazaki pissed his pants laughing. He thought it was so funny. He thought it was so funny. Oh, wow. They were right. There was an item ahead. And we should try right. Hey, you love to see it. I need 6 of them to get my katana sword bigger. And I have 3. I have as many as 3. Alright, I bet fire arrows would go a long ways towards humbling you, crowd. Well, I would if you stood still like you are right now. Jackass. Well, it does, but it's also real boring. Bushido away the worries. I do like that one big Bushido heals them. In a way, they're draining my FP, but it's of my own volition, so it's not as bad. Plus, it kills them. And that's a good thing. Well, I already know. Area of cancer attack. I see dogs. Dog shot! Alright, buddy. See if you can make it over here to me. Can you make it over here to me? Oh. Yes, you can. Almost. We're above some interesting cliffs. See you next autumn, shitlord. I knew jump attacks would work if I spam them. I'm being summoned for Jolly Co-op. Whisk me away from this nightmare. Por favor. Alright. We're here at the Spooky Fingers Mansion yet again. Alright, we going to fight the boss, or what are we doing, buddy? You lead the way with your big gut sword. With your big gut... Oh. I guess I'm not enough. That's fine. That's fine, yeah. I'm alright. I'm not hurt or anything. You know, I'm just a cool samurai with some Bushido, but... What do I know? What do I know? I guess I can go kill some wolves while you're doing that. Neckbone style. Yep. Okay.
You're beautiful.
Well, shit. Yeah, that man's got Riz. Is that what you kids say nowadays? Sounds a lot like Ritz crackers, which I bring up for no particular reason. A little bit of latency. Oh, are we taking the cool guy route? We're taking the cool guy route. I fell down a pit. Don't look at me. Don't look at me. I'm already in your cringe compilation, I know. I'm so used to taking the honorable, straightforward path that I didn't realize how to be sneaky and underhanded. Hey. Baki and Golrock. Oh, I appreciate y'all waiting for me. And leaving a stone. And some Aristocat boots. I helped. I helped by doing all the work. You know, there's some asshole behind us, right? But he's getting prepped, son. Guess I'll do the same. Guess I'll do the same. Just cause you all did. I don't want to feel left out. And everyone had a good time. Oh yeah, we're back here. Neat. Neat. How many rune arcs do I have now? Look at that, boys. Is there enough of you, crowd? To give them a little secondary attack to ruin my good time. Bushido. All right, so either you're standing perfectly still or running at me 600 miles an hour. Those are your two settings. As always, Miyazaki. Laughing his ass off. You did a terrible job of ambushing me, by the way, buddy. Just so you know. Just so you know. Oh, you know I gotta know how that guy died. Okay. How do you think about holy water pots? Ooh. 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 I guess they work. Not even a scratch on me. I just need a comical glass of water to drink like a old Looney Tunes. You died secretly behind the tombstones, did you? Some sort of magic man, I see. I see. Okay, I don't quite remember how to get up there. I wonder if it has something to do with taking the cave entrance. Or doing a cool sequence break series of jump. Or I would, if I wasn't so shamefully bad at jumping. It's another reason why I wasn't Professor Crescent's #1 star pupil. Although I guess that contradicts the lore I laid out when I beat that dragon in the lake in Limgrave. And talked about how Professor Crescent helped me learn about big stompy dragon feet. I'm gonna do it! Miyazaki, I'm gonna do it. And you can't stop me. To get this precious, precious garbage. Oh, you just kind of fall off the bridge. See? You crowd wouldn't have known the right way to do it if I hadn't brute forced the wrong way. And then we could finally see what happened to this guy. Ah, so young. So naive with his floppy hood. Oh. Well, shit. I can't say nothing. I fell down a very similar crevice recently while doing Jolly Co-op. Seek down. From up, as above, so below. Are you trying to tell us about the cool crystal tunnel? You were like a sword-wielding magic man. That's kind of cool. I didn't even watch how he died. I assume he fell off a cliff. I assume he fell off a cliff. Wow, this loops way back. I hear the beetle bug. Oh god, the game froze for a second. Now the big shot. He doesn't even care. He no-sold the shit out of that. Oh god damn. Yeah, take a little bit of it, why don't you? Shit lord. Whole goddamn bar. Just about. My FB mileage is going to shit since you start grabbing a hold of me. The boys are summonable all of a sudden as I find this cool secret. Well, hell. Oh, they're not anymore now that we fell down here. Now that we fell down here. Why is it always dog? I agree. Why is it always dog? Okay, buddy. Oh, did you notice me? Hearing all that? Put him in the perfect spot where he can't be fucking hit. Is that another skill I'm not allowed to use because I shamefully don't use spears? Miyazaki went out of his way to make you feel like shit if you're not using a spear. Once again, directly targeting me. Just wanted to know that you were sitting there as I killed you. Oh, I thought that was a plant I could grab. Mushroom, oh mushroom, oh mushroom, oh mushroom. Well, I mean, he's got a point. He's got a point! Oh, Bushido. Wow, you're tough. Oh, did 900 of you motherfuckers spawn? Or just one? I find both to be equally annoying. Yep. I'm having so much fun with this bullshit that it rolled over to negative numbers, and you'd almost think I was being pissy and not enjoying myself. But it just means I'm having too much fun. Alright, we've already taken care of that. The gears. The water wheel. Oh, the Gravity Man is over here. I remember. I remember Gravity Man. It was like fate. It was like fate. I kept dodging his attacks, but somehow the perfect combination of them just kept happening until I had to be pulled into that sword thing. Miyazaki desperately wanted me to see that fucking animation. Good thing it was all worth it. Good thing it's all useful shit that I can use. That's Elden Ring. Fight some asshole you don't want to fight to get some useless garbage you won't equip. I've turned into Tyler Durden. Fighting boss fights we don't enjoy for useless garbage we won't even equip, man. We're an entire generation of men raised by Miyazakis. I know there's more secrets of that water wheel, but I want to go over here and get this damn Site of Grace first, so I ain't got to go through that damn cemetery anymore. Make this first. Yeah. This place goes from light to dark quite a bit. You can just leave the belt lantern on all the time, but it, like, affects the color palette and the aesthetics. And as I've said, aesthetics are incredibly important to enjoying a video game. Alright, let's see if we can do this without getting killed. That'd be a neat trick. You tried, buddy. You tried. Okay, so we could have just walked up here and got on the wheel that way. This is how we get on the other side of the platforms, I want to say. Oh no, clipping into the walls like a Nintendo 64 game. Damn you, Miyazaki. Damn you! This guy had a lonely job just standing here on this one platform looking out at the mist. Try dashing through the snow. The gut sword. You're either going to see the gut sword or the bloodhound fang sword. Oh. I guess that wasn't where I was. I guess I thought I was being cool, but this is just another spot to get onto the other side of these. Looking for cool guy spots to jump to. Like that one right there. Where somebody left the cool guy message for us. Oh no! Shameful death! Shameful death. Everybody clap. Everybody clap. Huh? That's one of the reasons why I wanted to activate this damn Site of Grace. Because I knew I couldn't trust myself. It's like Abe Simpson trying to not humiliate himself in front of Montgomery Burns for 5 seconds, son. And then his suspenders explode off of his body. It's the exact same thing with me. Trying to not look like an idiot in a Souls game. Oh, did you put my runes over there? Because that's where I recently... Nope. 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 Doesn't that connect? Didn't we learn recently that these paths like connect together? Or am I just that stupid? I'll accept either answer because they're both obviously true. Okay, yeah, it's right here. It's right here. I'm sure this platforming nonsense amuses somebody. But it ain't me. It ain't me. I ain't no Miyazaki's son. So are we even supposed to get on that ledge? Because I basically jumped to it. It's just I didn't jump to it exactly the way Miyazaki wanted. So I had to be punished by adding an extra 2 or 3 minutes to this unnecessarily long, dragged out playthrough. I'm just going to assume it's not meant to be. Ah, the Iron Virgin. You might remember Patches telling us that we could be transported away to a pleasant land if we let that thing grab us. But I get the feeling he might not be on the up and up. I get the feeling he might be a lying asshole. Just like Scar. Just like Scar. Oh, is that where that would have led if we'd actually landed on it? Cool. Cool. I guess. I guess. I'm just going to continue ignoring the Iron Virgin. And there we go. I don't really have a ladder. It's such a quaint little mausoleum. I don't have this damn place memorized, just like Stormvale Castle, in case you're wondering why I'm just wandering around like a lost idiot. Okay, okay, buddy, okay, you do you, you do you. Everybody's super fucking impressed with your nonsense, I promise you. Oh, the long-tailed cat talisman. You know we couldn't have missed that. That negates fall damage, you know, as long as it's not lethal. Especially like using the soft cotton item all the time. Although it doesn't, I don't think it muffles your footsteps. Boys, that cat's in a rough spot with a tail that long. Son, rocking chairs. Rocking chairs. Oh, we're back here again. Is this just so we can leave? I guess so. Well, let's get the hell out of here then. There might be more shit down here and I just don't care about. That's the best part. That's the best part. Apathy. Right, Erdtree? Up. Try down. I've already done that. Or do you mean right here? I think he's just telling us we could ride the wheel. Thank you for approving my message. Was it rat related? You're like, well, all of your messages are basically rat related, aren't they, Uncle Tintfei? Aren't they, Uncle Tintfei? Okay, I'll always be wary of dog. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Yeah. Really, I couldn't tell. I ain't never played a Souls game. You mean a bunch of enemies are gonna appear and try to grab me? What? What? In a Miyazaki production? In a Miyazaki production? He's always on the up and up. Oh, I thought they were still chasing me. Never mind. Never mind. Oh. And we're back to Gravity Man. Oh, we need to keep riding this thing then. We need to get back up to the side of Grace. Look at that cool item. Oh yeah, this is the super depressing desk. I think that bald-headed guy that was back at that church moping about how his magic was shitty and nobody loves him ends up there eventually if you do his quest line. I'm not 100% sure how to get that item. And I'm basically 100% sure that I don't give a shit. We're getting there. We're earning that level. Here's where we start fighting more magic boys. You know, fighting is a relative term in this case. Something about being in the hallowed halls of a magic academy makes me want to sneak around. A conspector scroll. My God. They put just enough actual hidden paths in the game so that you've got to wander every time. I can make all kinds of garbage now, I presume. I presume. Ho ho ho. Was that enough? Not quite. Need 2 more. Look at these secrets. Look at these secrets! If you always scream, look at these secrets when you jump off a building, no one will ever know. If you were just doing it to end your tenure in this world, or if you were genuinely thought there was a cool secret to find. They'll never know the truth. Just making sure. All right, where do y'all actually want me to go from here? I thought that was floating for a second. It's like that section at the top of Dracula's castle where he's always at. It's just like supported by like some stairs. Oh, we can easily climb up here. And here's that item that I secretly wanted so badly. Don't forget the secret jump. Okay, one of them damn sorcerer heads. I mentioned earlier, I believe they're used in some puzzle solving. We'll call it. Very charitably. I like your big spiky ball. And your wolf head. Spiky ball wolf head, they called him. He might make it into a Guilty Gear game someday. Someday. Yeah, just stand there reading your book. Lucky Seven's Fever, shitlord. And then there's that asshole. Okay. You look like a magic sort of guy with a dragon cannon arm. You ain't Samus Aran. You ain't Mega Man. You ain't Mega Man. Switch back to poison arrows. Chugga chugga. Oh. Ah. Fantastic. You guys are the best for headshotting. It's like DK mode. Yep. Spent all that time here studying sorcery. And this is the result. Just shooting a bunch of magic at a wall while you die of poison. That ain't Bushido. They were warning you because there's one of them big urn fellows over there who likes to grab a hold of you. What's he think of holy water pots? Not the biggest fan. I'm just gonna get these things out of my inventory. Ha ha ha. He's gonna spin. I've seen this before. Yep. Full of meat dumplings, were you? Full of fried wontons. Got some fried wontons would be so good. Or some crab rangoons. Some crab rangoons! Well, you had your chance. Shit, Lord. Yeah, there you go. He won up the Family Guy. Peter Griffin death pose. Curved sword. You got an interesting setup. Oh, your Sword of Night and Flame? Well, why weren't you shooting Commodores and shit left and right, son? Left and right. I gotta know what's through this secret door. I'll never know because it's turned into a Resident Evil game. It's turned into Silent Hill. All doors are locked. Shit's cursed. All doors are locked. Thanks, cat-headed man. Well. Good work, buddy. I can see why you crowd are such geniuses here. They've got no common sense. They got no street smarts. It's all book learning. Just keep spamming, buddy. You'll get me eventually. You distracted me just long enough for your friend here to hit me once, so congratulations. You accomplished more than your peers. You're in the top percentile, son. Yeah, okay. I mean, he's not wrong, but I don't think it would end very well. That cliff seemed a mite bit farther down than my samurai knees can handle. What a nice picture of some lady we're going to slaughter later. And then there's these assholes. Oh, are you the crowd that they made the big fake heads based on? A boss fight? Here? In the middle of everything? Well, I'll be. Well, I'll be. We got so much magic grease, let's try it out. We started the episode with Mahō Katana, so we might as well keep it going. Yeah, just ruin the animation, buddy. I don't know why sometimes he's got to ruin my stupid flask pour out animation. Sorry, I'm a bit pissy because, once again, Bloodborne nonsense, Bloodborne nonsense. Flawless game of the century, Bloodborne nonsense. But somehow we won. Thank God this is the end of the recording session because I'm just getting at the point where I question all of my life choices and the futility of them, son. It's exactly what Miyazaki wants. Also forgot to drink my flask of physics, so that's always fun. That's never shameful. All right, the next one we get to finish Freya Lucario. So look forward to it, son. Look forward to it. Nothing but good times ahead.